Software for building AI agents. Here is what most agent platforms get wrong. They focus on the agent and ignore the platform. Building one agent is easy. Building 43 agents that share tools, respect security boundaries, coordinate on complex tasks, and maintain audit trails that requires infrastructure. AitherOS is that infrastructure. Not individual agents, the platform that agent builders use. YC wants agent identity, tool access, security boundaries, multi-agent coordination, and observability. We deliver all of these. Let me walk you through the complete agent lifecycle. 43 agents with YAML identities. Every agent has a YAML identity file. 50 files define 43 operational agents. 7 are system-level meta-identities. This is not a system prompt in a string variable. This is a real identity specification. Look at what it defines: personality traits that affect response style. Capability grants that are HMAC signed and enforced at 3 independent checkpoints. Spawn permissions for creating subagents. Tool access scopes. And spirit parameters: confidence, risk tolerance, creativity that feed into the spirit memory layer. Demiurge is meticulous, creative, and precise. Athena is cautious and thorough. Lyra is expressive and creative. These are not role strings, they are behavioral specifications the runtime enforces. Identity is not a system prompt. Let me make the distinction sharp. On the left, other platforms, a role is a string you pass to the LLM. Permissions are an honor system. Personality is a few adjectives in the system prompt. Security is none. Audit trail is none. On the right, AitherOS, a role is a YAML specification enforced by the runtime. Permissions are HMAC SHA-256 signed tokens checked at 3 independent enforcement points. Personality is maintained in spirit memory with quantified parameters. Security is default deny with 3 enforcement checkpoints. And every action is audited through Chronicle with credential chain passports. The difference is between a suggestion and an enforcement. Agent dispatch pipeline. The dispatch pipeline in AgentForge is 2,990 lines of production code. Step 1. Identity resolution: look up the agent's YAML file and load its complete identity. Step 2. Effort scaler selects the model tier based on task complexity. Step 3. Capability engine verifies permissions: HMAC SHA-256 signed, default deny. Step 4. Execution through unified chat backend, the single processing path for all agent interactions. Step 5. If multi-agent, the shared RLM workspace provides a collaborative reasoning space. Step 6. Results plus telemetry. Every step is independently testable, independently auditable. Capability engine, HMAC default deny. The capability engine is 756 lines implementing HMAC SHA-256 capability tokens with a 1235-line matrix. Every agent has precisely scoped resource action grants. Look at Demiurge: it can execute against Genesis, use the LLM, run Python, and cut releases. But notice what is absent: it cannot read secrets, cannot deploy, cannot delegate. In this system, absent means denied. There is no wildcard override, no admin bypass. 3 independent enforcement points verify every action: action executor before execution, safety gates during planning, flux emitter before event publishing. Compromise one and the other 2 still block. 3 enforcement points. Here is why 3 enforcement points matter. An agent action must pass all 3 independent checks to execute. Action executor runs before every tool execution, it verifies the specific resource action grant. Safety gates runs during planning before the agent even attempts the action. Flux emitter validates before publishing events to the system bus. If any single point denies, the action is blocked. These are independent systems that do not share state. Compromising action executor does not give you a bypass through safety gates. This is defense in depth applied to agent security. And every check is logged through the audit_action key for forensic analysis. MCP Gateway, 130 tool modules. Aithernode on port 8080 is the MCP Gateway 130 tool modules via standard MCP protocol. 14 action tools handle mutations. 9 perception tools handle read-only operations. 1 swarm tool orchestrates multi-agent coding sessions. External clients IDEs, CLIs, Other agents get a dynamically composed tool surface based on their authentication scope and capability tokens. The toolset is not static. It reflects the caller's permissions. Two different agents connecting to the same MCP server see different toolsets based on their capability grants. Tool graph, 3-tier selection. Tool graph provides 3-tier tool selection that adapts based on query complexity. Tier 1 is NanoGPT sub-millisecond keyword matching for known tool names. Ask for GIT_status and you get an instant match. Tier 2 is hybrid combined keyword and semantic search for ambiguous requests. Tier 3 is full semantic search for complex queries like analyze security of authentication flow. The system auto-promotes. If Tier 1's confidence is below threshold, it automatically escalates to Tier 2. Simple lookups are fast, ambiguous requests get the attention they need, and the system never wastes compute on expensive search for obvious matches. Dynamic Tool Factory. The Dynamic Tool Factory generates callable tools at runtime from API specifications. Feed it an open API spec and it produces typed tool wrappers on the fly, parameter validation, capability checks, error handling, all included. No manual tool authoring required. The generated tools integrate with the capability engine. The agent still needs the right grants. And they pass through skill validator for trust verification before activation. This means the platform's tool surface grows dynamically as new APIs are connected, without engineering effort per integration. Swarm Coding Engine, 4-phase pipeline. The Swarm Coding Engine is 1,642 lines implementing a 4-phase software development pipeline. Architect designs the solution. Swarm runs 8 agents in parallel via asyncio gather, 3 coders implement different components, 2 testers write and run tests, 2 security agents audit for vulnerabilities, 1 scribe documents everything. Review evaluates the combined output. Judge makes the final quality decision. This is not a metaphor. 8 real agents with real identities running real tools in parallel. 80 tests verify this pipeline. Swarm roles, identity mapping. The swarm roles map each role to an agent identity. The architect runs in LLM mode. Bare LLM calls for orchestration. Coders map to demiurge and run in Forge mode. Full agent Forge dispatch with real identity, real capabilities, real tool access. Testers map to Hydra. Security agents map to Athena. The scribe maps to Scribe. The distinction matters. Orchestration roles use bare LLM calls because they are making decisions. Swarm phase agents get full Forge dispatch because they are executing work with real tools in real sandboxes. Shared RLM workspace. The shared RLM workspace provides collaborative reasoning for multi-agent tasks. On the left, 4 core operations. Broadcast propagates architect decisions to all agents immediately. Deduplication detects when 2 coders start on the same component and reassigns one. Drain collects all results into a single coherent output at phase boundaries. And shared context lets agents see each other's output in real time. On the right, the evidence: 84 unit tests passing, 97 integration tests passing, runtime config field controls for fine-grained configuration, and phase boundary synchronization ensuring clean handoffs between pipeline stages. A 2A protocol plus agent bus. 2 systems handle inter-agent communication. The A2A protocol provides structured agent-to-agent handoffs when Agent A needs to pass a task to Agent B, the full context transfers, original request, intermediate results, capability requirements, and deadline. Agent bus handles cross-agent event propagation task_assigned, result_ready, escalation_needed, context_shared. Every communication is audited through Chronicle with credential chain passports. You can trace exactly which agent said what to which other agent, when, and with what permissions. Expeditions, long-running projects. Expeditions handle long-running multi-agent projects, and the 6 key attributes are on screen. The implementation lives in liborchestration expedition manager.py. These are multi-agent projects spanning hours, days, or weeks. 3 phases: plan, build, verify. Goal tracking runs through GoalWire with 7 tiers and 5 escalation paths. Spec Tracker monitors whether the work stays aligned with original specifications throughout all phases. And critically, expeditions persist across Genesis restarts using the library bind mount, not ephemeral container storage. A complex refactoring can survive service restarts and resume from the correct phase. Aither SDK, build your own agents. The Aither SDK lets external developers build custom agents that plug into the platform. Define an agent class with a name, capability list, and behavior. The SDK generates HMAC capability tokens from the capability list. Tool access is scoped by the same capability engine that controls built-in agents. Your custom agent uses the same dispatch pipeline, the same security model, the same audit trail. Register it via the Genesis API and it becomes a first-class citizen. Same security, same tools, same coordination, just your logic. Skill validation, 8 gates. When external tools or skills are onboard, they pass through an 8-gate validation pipeline. Syntax check: is the code valid? Import inspection: dangerous modules blocked. Capability verification: does the agent have permission? Sandbox test: can it run in a restricted environment? Trust ceiling: is the trust score high enough? Resource limits: does it stay within bounds? Output validation: correct format? Audit logging: is it instrumented? A skill that fails any gate is rejected. This prevents agents from importing malicious code disguised as a tool. Evidence table. The evidence in numbers. 43 operational agent identities across 50 YAML files. Agent Forge at 2,990 lines. The capability matrix at 1,235 lines. 130 MCP tool modules. Swarm coding engine at 1,642 lines. Unified chat backend at 6,483 lines. Plus shared RLM workspace, A2A protocol, agent bus, expedition manager, skill validator, tool graph, dynamic tool factory, capability registry. All built, all tested. Competitive positioning. On the left, the competitors. LangChain has no identity system and no capability engine. Crew AI uses role strings, not HMAC secured identities. AutoGen provides message passing, not real process management. OpenAI Assistance is vendor-locked with no self-hosting option. Anthropic MCP is a protocol standard, a good one. On the right, what AitherOS adds: YAML identities backed by Spirit Memory, HMAC default deny capability tokens with 3 enforcement checkpoints, real process management with interrupts, sovereign self-hosting, and MCP plus toolgraph plus dynamic tool factory for adaptive discovery and runtime tool generation. The full agent lifecycle, not just one piece. Gap analysis. 4 gaps. Medium, an agent marketplace has not been built yet. The SDK and identity system exist. What is missing is a discovery and installation UI. Low, agent versioning with blue-green deployment. The evolution engine tracks versions internally, but hot swapping is not exposed as a feature. Medium, third-party agent sandboxing. The 8-gate validation handles individual tools, but full container isolation per third-party agent needs more work. Low, agent monetization billing infrastructure exists through ACTA, but per-agent attribution is not wired yet. Software for agents. Summary. AitherOS delivers complete agent infrastructure. 43 agents with YAML identities and per-agent Spirit Memory. HMAC SHA 256 capability tokens in a default deny matrix with 3 independent enforcement points. Agent Forge dispatch with identity resolution, effort scaling, and capability verification. 130 MCP tool modules with toolgraph adaptive discovery. The Swarm coding engine running 8 parallel agents in a 4-phase pipeline. Shared RLM workspace for multi-agent collaboration. Expeditions for long-running projects. Aither SDK for third-party development. And Skill Validator for trust-verified onboarding. 95% alignment with YC software for agents category.